Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, KevSpec. Well, this didn't exactly go to plan. Well, I'll get to the start of it. So the run-in went well. We fitted the engine as you've seen on the last video. We did the run-in tune. The rev limiter was set at 4,000 RPM, pretty much no boost. Just a nice tune just to get the car run in. So I took it for about an 800-kilometer drive to run the engine in. I went to Shepparton and back and did a few trips. And that all went well, no smoke, no issues. So it was booked in on the following Monday at Maxx Performance to get the dyno tune done. About 3 o'clock on the Monday, I get a call, we've got no boost control. I'm like, oh great, here we go. So that ended up being an easy fix. Dodgy boost solenoid, KevSpec spec'd it again, and it looks like some cleaning fluid or some degreasers got in it when I was cleaning the engine bay and it killed the boost solenoid controller. That was an easy fix. I had one at home, so straight after work I went up and I ran a new boost solenoid up there, fitted that because the car would only see 15-pound gate pressure, so we knew we had a problem with boost control. Changed the solenoid and it started to look good. Ran it up for about the second or third run with boost after we fixed the solenoid, and it was okay on the first run, at about 20 pound, a bit more. Started to smoke a tiny bit, and then on the second dyno run, I think it was about 530 or so, 550, it really started smoking. So we thought we'll back off, we'll put a, that's when the guys at Maxx realised, and I'd never twigged onto it. They said, have you got a oil feed restrictor on the turbo? I said no, and they go, well, how much oil pressure did you have? And when we checked the oil pressure at Grease Monkey, when we fitted the engine, we had 70 PSI at idle. And this billet oil pump will only increase pressure as revs rise. So this thing could have 100 PSI of oil pressure at like 5,000 RPM, which is way too much for the turbo. Clearly on the turbo fitting instructions, it says no more than 40 to 45 PSI. I just stuffed up, guys. I didn't realize, even when I was fitting the engine, I didn't clue onto it. No, Maxx didn't clue onto it, and the engine builder didn't clue onto it back when we were fitting the engine. It was just something we didn't think of. Everyone, biggest mistakes in motorsport is making an assumption, and I thought I had it restricted, but obviously not. So straight away we put a TurboSmart oil feed restrictor on the turbo, ran it up again. It was a little better at idle, but then it started pumping out the smoke on the third run. I think it made on the third run about 560 kilowatt, 25 PSI. So it was looking promising, and it made that easy. That was, just a quick run up. It wasn't properly tuned, not a lot of timing in it. Just a quick run at 25 pound, and the power was going where we wanted it to go. But unfortunately, it looks like we've killed the turbo. There was no smoke out the PCV. There was no smoke out the oil cap. Didn't push the dipstick out. The engine sounds strong. Maxx Performance, we're very confident that it's blown a real oil seal in the turbo. And I think they're on the right track, because if it had done anything else, we'd have other symptoms. We'd have engine noise. There'd be all other things going on. I don't think it's valve stem seals. It'd be very unlikely. So yeah, we're going to pick on the turbo. I've ordered a new core. That's coming in a week. So we'll get it fixed. We'll get it sorted. It is what it is. Kev stuffed up. It's simply too much oil pressure to the turbo, and it looks like we've blown the turbo. So it's booked in on the 15th to get the new core replaced and get the dyno tune finished. Hopefully this is the end of it, guys. Hopefully we've got boost control now. We do need to chuck another spring in it, because when we got to 25, I think we're like 85% duty cycle on the wastegate. So we're going to have to chuck another spring in it. I think it's got like a 14-pound spring in it. So put another 5-pound spring, and that should get us to that 30-plus boost area and make some real good power. So it's disappointing. I'm heartbroken, guys, and for an added bonus, it blew a cooler pipe off and dinted my bonnet. So I'm having a bit of a tough run of it. It is what it is. You guys try building a 1,000 horsepower car and it runs smoothly, and I guarantee it won't. So I'll get it sorted. I hope you like the video. I've got a couple of dyno vids of it smoking and some power runs. I've got a video of it smoking at the end there, so follow along. We're nearly there, guys. It's bloody exhausting, but we're close. And I hope you like the video. Quick update, let you guys know what's happening. I'm trying to be as open, as honest as I can. Once again, this is no fault of Maxx Performance or the engine builder. These things happen. If anything, it's my fault. I stuffed up. I didn't put an oil restrictor when I fitted the engine. I should have known better, and it is what it is. So hopefully the engine's fine. We'll put a new turbo core on it, and we'll go from there. Keep watching, stay safe, enjoy the rest of the video. It is what it is, and we'll be back sooner than later.
Sticker. Okay, so here we are at the car. I'll give you a bit of a listen and give you a bit of a look. It's smoking pretty bad at idle, and I'll give you a look. It's not great. So she sounds sweet, as I said. The motor sounds really good. But yeah, if you can see that smoke show, it's not looking good. Yeah, so she's not looking good, guys. Bit smoky. All right, so it doesn't look good. Let's hope it's just a blown turbo. As I said in the start of the video, if it was something else, we'd have other symptoms. It'd be breathing out the dipstick, it'd be breathing out the PCV cover, it'd be breathing out the oil cap, and it's not doing any of that. If it was valve stem seals, I don't think every valve stem seal could go at once, and one valve stem seal you wouldn't think could cause that much oil. So pretty confident it's the turbo. We'll put a new core in it, we'll get back on the dyno, and we'll be back in no time. I'll just show you like what we did. So as soon as it started smoking on one of the low boost runs, we put an oil feed restrictor on the turbo line. That's this guy just here, TURBOSMART oil feed restrictor, that's limited to 40 PSI, so the turbo can't get more than 40 PSI of oil pressure. So that should fix it up, but unfortunately the damage was done after we put the restrictor on. It was a little bit better at idle, but once we turned it up, it started smoking worse. So we'll get it sorted. I'll be back. I hope you like this quick update of the video. It is what it is. Kev stuffed up. What can I say? It is what it is, and we'll get back and we'll get it sorted, and we'll be back on the dyno making big numbers. Just as a quick note, it did make an easy 570 on 25 PSI, and we had to stop due to the smoke. And it was looking good, and that was untuned. That was just a quick run up at 25 PSI. It made like 560, 570 kilowatts. So it's looking promising. We're getting close. Stay tuned, follow along. I hope you like the video. Stay safe and love yous. Oh, I'll just add, as an added bonus, I've got a free dent in my bonnet when it blew a cooler pipe off. I'm bloody pissed off about it, but I don't know if you can see, if the video will bring it up, guys, but just there, I've got a nice little dent in my bonnet. So it hasn't really gone to plan, guys. I hope you like the video. Stay safe and love yous. Follow along. We'll be back. We'll get it on the dyno. We'll get all these issues sorted. Cheers. Thanks for watching.